Taurus, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and find out what is happening in your world. Tell me about your past. And your near future. Let's see if that actually comes out for you. Nope. What else do you need to know? What else is influencing this? And your potential outcome? So looking here, bottom of the deck, what I'm getting from you is a very strong sense of self. There's something here that you're really focused on that just is purely in your own best interest. That's what this Nine of Pentacles also represents. So this is abundance, but this is your self-abundance. This is something that you're doing for yourself, just in your own best interest. You're really just focused here on what you can do. And it's kind of like reaping the fruits of your labor. So you've been putting a lot of effort and energy into something, and it was really just to kind of set you up for success. And that's exactly what this is. And that actually shows up again here in the reading. I'll get to that when I get to that card. Got a very strong connection with that. So your current energy is the Death card. It's Scorpio, and it's influenced by the Hanged Man. And so what's happening here is that something needs to shift, or something is in the process of shifting so that you can see things from a different perspective. This is about maybe seeing that bigger picture. If you've been very focused on the details, now is the time to take that step back, and from this reaping your rewards type of benefit, it's like you planted the seeds and now it's time to harvest. And what does that look like holistically? That's what this feels like to me. In what you need to focus on, this is very connected to the abundance. This is the Wheel of Fortune showing up in what you need to focus on. And what I love about that is that now's the right time, but there's a lot of success around this as well. So really keep that in mind as you're going through. If you start looking at the negative of a situation, just remember that there's so many blessings here. There's so many good things happening right now. When I look at your past position, so two cards really wanted to come out. And so Empress and the Two of Swords. And this was about you having to make some sort of decision, literally about what you want. Empress is Venus energy. It is really what you value. It's actually your card here. So what is it that you want? Because it does rule Taurus. Venus does rule Taurus. So really having to make some sort of decision here around exactly what you want. When I look at your Strength card, I am getting the Six of Cups. So this is about things that have happened here in the past. It's about understanding just the timing of things, just the effort that goes into something, that nothing happens overnight is what I'm getting from this card. And so this is about just almost paying your dues, if you think of it that way. Like you've put in the work, again, now you're getting the reward. And what I'm seeing here in your near future is all of this is really teaching you a lot of lessons. And with the Seven of Pentacles showing up in your near future, it's like, where else can I expand? What else can I do with what I'm learning about this situation, about maybe things that you're learning about yourself? How do you expand that? How do you grow that? And what triggered all of this, because this feels like it's a trigger and it really just put you in a direction, which again, kind of comes back to the whole negativity. Make sure that you're focused on the positives here, because there was probably a period of time that you were very much in your head, maybe overthinking things, having some headaches or anxiety around this situation. And with the Seven of Wands, really just feeling like you always had to stand up for yourself. You had to justify all of your actions and everything related to that. But it's like, now that you've come so far down the journey and you've made so much progress, that's not going to be necessary anymore. What you're looking here is some clarity. Like, what do you do next? How do you handle this? Like, how do you keep growing things? There's a lot of connection to growth here. And then even from that perspective in your daily life, like how do you incorporate these lessons, this structure, whatever it is that you're learning about yourself into your daily life? Let's start clarifying and get more out of these cards. Tell me about the Death card and the Hanged Man. I've got the Magician. So you literally have everything that you need in order to be successful here. And it is about going after what you want. The Magician has the skill set to go after what he or she wants. This is somebody who manifests. This is your energy. And with the Wheel of Fortune, not a surprise, the Temperance is showing up because the two of those cards are both about divine timing. So all of this is playing out exactly as it was meant to play out. And so just keep your eye on that too. And all of it is also meant to put things into some sort of structure, but it's like, it's some sort of balance. Like if you think about a work-life balance, there's going to be some times during your career where you're going to have to put more effort into your career, work longer hours, things like that. But then there's going to be times where you can take that step back and spend more time in your personal life. And that's really what this Temperance is here to represent. It's that yin-yang type of energy. It's about finding that balance because it's never always, there's no such thing as a 50-50 balance ever, all the time. It's just not possible. Tell me about the Empress with the Two of Swords for Taurus. Queen of Swords. I like seeing this because the Queen of Swords, again, has a lot of clarity. And so there was a point here where you had to make a decision. You might not have been sure which way to go, but then something happened here and you gained a lot of clarity in a situation. And that's what put you on this path. Once you had that clarity, you were able to move forward. Cards don't want to stay in the deck right now, so let's see. With the Six of Cups, I am getting the Ten of Swords. And so a lot of healing here from any kind of whatever happened here in the past, because this does feel like it was this past position. You've grown through it. Whatever happened here, your strength is in not repeating patterns. It's about taking those lessons and moving forward. Tell me about it's almost like you're setting yourself up to succeed so that you're creating some sort of safety net for yourself is what this feels like. With the Seven of Pentacles, I'm getting the World. There's something here about you have put in so much work. Again, now's the time to get the benefits of that labor. Here's the time to accept the abundance coming towards you because you've earned it. You've earned it. The time for all the hard work is done. With the Nine of Swords, I'm getting the Strength card here. That's not a surprise. It took a lot to kind of move through whatever negativity was happening in your life, whether it was outside forces, it was internal dialogue, whatever it was that was telling you that you couldn't do it, that you weren't good enough. It took a lot of strength to say, you know what, I am good enough. I can do this. With the Seven of Swords, I'm getting the Lovers here. And so pursuing your passions may have, I don't want to say triggered other people, but they definitely didn't sit right with them and they felt very opinionated and they felt the need to kind of speak out against whatever it was that you were doing. But you were acting in your own best interest and they're looking at things through their own lens. And that's why they approached you or maybe said things to you that just didn't sit well with you, but it's because they were using their own experience, their own lens. They're not you. So good for you for standing up for yourself. With the Ace of Swords, I'm getting the King of Wands. Yep. It took a lot. Like once you had the clarity, you were able to take that action necessary to go after exactly what you wanted. And that's something that you want to hold on to as well. It's like the biggest lesson that you've learned in all of this is having that belief in yourself to move forward. With the Two of Pentacles, I'm getting the Four of Pentacles, and this does feel a lot like you're creating your own security right now in your daily life. You're creating some sort of safety net here, and I do see it happening. I mean, that's exactly what this is doing for you. It's giving you exactly what you had hoped. At one point, you were looking for this, and that's what it's providing you. So let's get any last messages from the universe. And the card that came out was a Trust All Will Be Well. So Taurus, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.